Imagine this, a life where $100 a week covers everything, from cozy accommodations to delicious meals, and even a little adventure on the side. Picture yourself strolling through vibrant local markets, lounging on pristine beaches, or exploring ancient cities, all while staying comfortably within an unbelievably low budget. Sounds like a dream, doesn't it? Well, get ready, because we're about to uncover 10 incredible low-cost countries where you can stretch your dollars further than you ever thought possible. Vietnam, where street food dreams come true. Living in Vietnam feels like unlocking a cheat code for life. The streets pulse with energy as elderly women serve steaming bowls of food beside hip coffee shops where young entrepreneurs tap away on laptops. The country's rapid development hasn't erased its soul. Instead, it's created a fascinating fusion of old and new. Your $100 weekly budget stretches impressively here. $40 secures a comfortable apartment in dynamic cities like Da Nang or Hanoi, while the remaining $60 lets you feast like royalty. Think $1 banh mi sandwiches, $2 bowls of phu h, and endless Vietnamese coffee for under $1. Transportation via motorbike taxis costs mere cents, and you can even save enough for weekend beach trips. Georgia, where wine flows cheaper than water. Tucked between Europe and Asia, Georgia offers a lifestyle that feels almost too good to be true. Ancient monasteries dot landscapes where shepherds still guide flocks through mountain passes, while Tbilisi's cafes buzz with startup founders and artists attracted by the country's perfect blend of history and affordability. For the best experience, time your visit between May and October when the weather is ideal for exploring the Caucasus Mountains. Most locals speak Russian alongside Georgian, though English is increasingly common in Tbilisi and Batumi. Don't miss the sulfur baths in Tbilisi's Old Town. They're a cultural institution and the perfect way to relax after a day of exploration. A local SIM card costs about $5 and provides excellent coverage throughout the country. So what will that $100 weekly budget get you? It works magic here. $50 rents you a charming apartment in Tbilisi's atmospheric Old Town. The remaining $50 buys enough food for weekly feasts. Think fresh bread for pennies, local cheese for $1, and bottles of family-made wine for $2 to $3. Public transport costs just cents, leaving plenty for cultural experiences. Albania, Europe's best-kept secret. Forbes recently dubbed Albania, the destination with Mediterranean climate, good food, and reasonable prices. The article highlighted how cheap and touristy Albania is no longer a secret. Albanian hospitality hits you the moment you arrive. Locals invite strangers home for raki, fruit brandy, and endless plates of grilled meats, while the country's stunning coastline rivals anything you'd find in Greece or Italy, minus the crowds and high prices. Split that $100 weekly budget like this. $40 gets you an apartment in charming cities like Tirana or beachside Saranda. The remaining $60 covers fresh seafood dinners, $5, market produce, and plenty of cafe visits where espresso costs just 50 cents. Bus rides between cities cost $1 or $2, making it easy to explore the country's dramatic landscapes. Sri Lanka, paradise on a shoestring. Life here moves to the rhythm of crashing waves and temple bells. Monkeys swing through ancient ruins while trains wind through endless tea plantations. Despite recent economic challenges, the island nation's natural beauty and warm culture remain unchanged. Visitors should know that Sri Lanka has 2 monsoon seasons affecting different parts of the island. Plan your trip accordingly. The southwest coast is best from December to March, while the east coast shines from April to September. Download apps like PickMe or Uber for reliable transportation in cities, and consider getting a local SIM card from Dialog or Mobitel for around $5. Most importantly, embrace salon time. Things move slower here, and that's part of the charm. Your $100 weekly allowance goes surprisingly far. $45 rents a beachfront guest house, while $55 covers daily feasts of rice and curry, $2 to $3, fresh tropical fruits, and transportation across the island. The iconic train ride from Kandy to Ella, offering some of world's most spectacular views, costs just a few dollars. Moldova, where Europe meets budget bliss. Euronews recently highlighted Moldova's growing wine tourism sector in the article Discovering Moldova's Wine Country Underground, in the Vineyards and from the Sky. Often overlooked by travelers, Moldova charms visitors with its extensive underground wine cellars, Soviet-era architecture, and surprisingly modern café culture. The capital, Chisinau, feels like a secret European city where time moves slower and money stretches further. That $100 weekly budget breaks down beautifully. $35 to $40 rents a comfortable apartment in Chisinau, leaving $60 to $65 for exploring local markets, enjoying hearty traditional meals, $3 to $4, and sampling some of Europe's most affordable yet excellent wines, $2 to $3 per bottle. Philippines. Island life on a budget life here feels like an endless summer vacation. With over 7,000 islands, you're never far from a perfect beach, while the legendary Filipino hospitality makes every visitor feel like family. Modern conveniences blend seamlessly with traditional island life. Your $100 weekly budget delivers paradise. $40 rents a cozy bungalow near the beach, while $60 covers fresh seafood dinners, $3 to $4, tropical fruits, and island hopping adventures. Public transport via colorful jeepneys costs just cents, while scooter rentals run $5 to $6 daily. Armenia. Ancient history, modern value. Walking through Yerevan feels like traveling through time. Soviet-era architecture stands alongside buildings older than Rome, while hip cafes and wine bars bring modern energy to ancient streets. The country's strategic location between Europe and Asia creates a fascinating cultural fusion. That $100 weekly budget works wonders. $50 rents a stylish apartment in central Yerevan, while the other $50 covers fresh market produce, lavish bread, scents, and hearty Armenian meals, $3 to $4. Public transport costs pocket change, making it easy to explore the city's many layers of history. Indonesia. Island dreams within reach. Newsweek magazine recently featured Bali's evolution beyond tourism, highlighting how remote workers are creating new sustainable communities while enjoying the island's legendary affordability. From Bali's spiritual centers to Jakarta's modern energy, Indonesia offers incredible diversity. Misty volcanoes rise above perfect beaches, while ancient temples share space with contemporary art galleries. Each of the country's 17,000 islands tells its own story. Your $100 weekly budget feels almost magical. $50 rents a villa or comfortable apartment, even in popular areas like Canggu or Yogyakarta. The remaining $50 covers delicious local meals, $2 to $3, fresh tropical fruits, and scooter rental, $5 per day for exploring. Laos. Timeless charm on a budget time stands still in Laos, where saffron-robed monks collect alms at dawn and the mighty Mekong River shapes daily life. French colonial architecture mingles with gilded temples in Luang Prabang, while Vientiane's laid-back capital atmosphere offers a refreshing break from Southeast Asia's more frenetic cities. For the best experience, visit between November and March during the dry season when temperatures are milder. While English isn't as widely spoken as in neighboring countries, the gentle Lao people communicate warmly through smiles and gestures. Download the Lanka app for reliable transportation in Vientiane and get a Unitel SIM card, $5, for consistent internet coverage. Don't miss the morning markets. They're the heart of Lao daily life and the best place to sample local specialties. Your $100 weekly budget creates a comfortable lifestyle here. $45 secures a pleasant apartment in Vientiane or a traditional guest house in Luang Prabang. The remaining $55 covers abundant sticky rice meals, $2 to $3, fresh tropical fruits, and traditional Lao coffee. Local tuk-tuks cost just $1 to $2 per ride, leaving plenty for temple visits and riverside sunset walks. Even organized trips to the stunning Quang Si waterfalls or peaceful river cruises become affordable on this budget. Cambodia, Kingdom of Wonders and Savings. Time feels different in Cambodia. Ancient temples rise from misty jungles, while cities like Phnom Penh and Siem Reap buzz with creative energy. The country's tragic history has given way to an inspiring renaissance, powered by young entrepreneurs and artists. For the ultimate Cambodian experience, visit between November and February, when the weather is cooler and drier. Download the Pass app for reliable tuk-tuk services in cities and get a cell card SIM, $5 for reliable internet access. Learn basic Khmer phrases like Orkun, thank you, and Som, please. While many in the tourism industry speak English, locals deeply appreciate any effort to speak their language. Don't miss the sunrise at Angkor Wat, but buy your park pass the evening before to avoid early morning queues. Your $100 goes impressively far. $40 rents a comfortable apartment in prime locations, while $60 covers delicious street food, $2 to $3 per meal, fresh market produce, and tuk-tuk rides around town. Even visits to world-famous sites like Angkor Wat become affordable when living on a local budget. Liked this video? Then you should check out this one for more great travel savings options.